Hey, what's up guys? I'm Jacob Kaufman, I'm under the street, and today I am just taking a few minutes to tell you about net neutrality. Now, what is net neutrality? Well, I had no idea what it was until yesterday when someone asked me about it, so I looked it up and thought I would tell all of you in case you have no idea what it is, just in case somebody asks you about it. So, net neutrality basically, what the deal is internet service providers, which is like Charter, at&t, Comcast, companies that provide internet service, they have been trying to open up quote-unquote internet fast lanes where, this is going to sound a little odd if you're hearing it for the first time, but basically the internet fast lanes that proponents of net neutrality are arguing against, what it is where companies would be able to pay more for a faster internet connection. Now you're probably thinking, isn't that how it already works? And it is, to an extent. Right now, internet service providers provide speeds that you're guaranteed to get. Like if I'm paying for 20 megabyte internet, then I am guaranteed to get 20 megabytes per second download speed, or normally it says up to, so actually not even guaranteed, but theoretically, if I'm paying a certain amount, Charter might give me, and I'm just using Charter as my own, I'll use at&t as an example because I know it's a bigger company. If I pay at&t X amount, then they might give me a 10 megabytes per second download speed and a 2 megabytes per second upload speed. And if I pay them amount Y, then they might upgrade me to like a 30 megabyte per second download speed and a 10 megabyte per second upload speed. And that is already how things work. Now, the difference between that and internet fast lanes would be, rather than just increasing speed, it would actually prioritize internet connections. So it wouldn't just be upgrading the maximum speed that the company might get. It would actually be saying, all right, if company A is paying more than company B, then we are going to send company A's information before we send company B's information. People who say they are for net neutrality or who say they are for an open internet basically think that the government, the Federal Communications, what is it? I'm not sure. What does it even stand for? The Federal Communications Commission is what it stands for. And people who are for net neutrality say that the FCC, meaning the government, needs to make rules that say internet service providers are not allowed to accept more money for faster internet connections. Now, this is talking mainly for businesses here. This is not talking like for, home users. We're mainly talking about businesses. And why would it be a bad thing? I mean, it seems normal, if you pay more, you get upgraded speed. It's pay to play. And why that could be a bad thing, I'll use myself as an example. I've got nerdonthestreet.com. That is a website that I have. And another company that does a tech website is TechCrunch. TechCrunch is owned by AOL, which, although it's not a very good company, is a very large company. And AOL has a lot of money, and therefore so does TechCrunch. nerdonthestreet.com, on the other hand, I'm recording this on a Monday night in my bedroom with my phone, and I'm going to edit it on my, I guess it's an alright PC, but, it's no professional editing workstation. I don't have a lot of money. So if the FCC were to allow internet service providers to create these fast lanes, TechCrunch could go and pay for upgraded internet service, making their website faster than mine, because their internet speed's faster than mine. Their website would load on other people's computers faster than mine would. And because their website loads faster than mine, then more people would go to their website than my website. That would drive me out of business, and, I would be forced to go and work for a large company like TechCrunch. So basically, what would happen without net neutrality would be large companies would be able to snuff out small businesses, and small businesses would not have a very large chance of succeeding in the world. And that's kind of how things are in real life. You know, if a grocery store opens up down the street from a Schnucks, or I guess Schnucks is kind of local. If a grocery store opens up, a small business grocery store opens up down the street from Deerberg's, then they're not going to succeed because they don't have as much money, and therefore they're going to be selling things for more money because they need more money to keep everything running, to keep the lights on. They need to charge more money for their products. And people don't want to pay more money for their products, so unless the small grocery store has a considerable difference where it's like, oh, I want to go to the smaller grocery store because they do X, Y, and Z better. Unless there's specific things that that small grocery store is doing to attract customers, then customers have no reason at all to go to the small grocery store. They're going to go to Deerberg's instead, or Schnucks, or whatever your local chain is. So, yeah, people who are for net neutrality want the government to basically say, all right, internet service providers have to treat all different groups of people equally. And forgive me, I've been reading about this topic, and I cannot figure out exactly where they draw the line between, like, simple, you pay more, you get more, and actually, like, quote-unquote internet fast lane that's apparently so bad. But, yeah, people who are for net neutrality think that all businesses should be given access to the same internet lines, the same speeds, and regardless of size, regardless of if it's Walmart, or if it's CNN, or if it's Nerd on the Street, or if it's anything in between, you know. It might be, I mean, paid prioritization is what they're calling it. So some people want to reclassify internet as a public utility, which would be horrible, because then the government's going to control everything. Of course, I'm blowing that out of proportion. Don't just take that and run with it. You know, if you want to know more, you can research net neutrality yourself. Just Google FCC net neutrality. Now today, the chairman of the FCC, whose name is Tom Wheeler, he actually ruled today, Monday, April 12th, 2014, that he didn't rule anything. He revised the proposal to allow for internet fast lanes to basically allow, like, things for the public good to use public fast lanes, but not necessarily to let just purely capitalist companies to use it. So, like, a hospital might be able to use the fast lane to send medical data that's needed right now at another hospital somewhere, whereas, like, Walmart or what's a big internet company? I guess, like, CNN or someone would not be able to just pay to use the internet fast lane. It would have to be for the public good, which I'm not going to bother saying how I stand on that. Phone's ringing, trying to record a video. Okay, we are getting a phone call from Washington, D.C., so someone must have gotten word that I was doing this video today. Like I said, I'm not going to bother imposing my own views on you any more than I already have. Obviously, I can't quite figure out where proponents of net neutrality are going with this. Personally, well, now I'm, never mind. That's net neutrality, that's what it is. If you guys want to have a say in it, you can comment in the comment section down below or on our forums at nerdonthestreet.com, and I will respond to you there. But yeah, for now, not going to waste another 5 minutes on my opinions. Instead, I'm going to say, hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any more questions. Like I said, if you want to look this up yourself, it would probably be beneficial because it's really not clear enough for someone to do a good video on. So yeah, that's all for today, or that's all for now. I'm Jacob Kaufman, I'm on the street, and I will see you guys later. See ya.